We are under the lights here on a Friday night at Oracle Park in San Francisco. It's the home opener of this new season between the Colorado Rockies and the San Francisco Giants. Matt Vass. Excursion here with you. It's been a long off season, a lot of changes, but these folks here tonight are ready to get their first real look at their guys here this year. I'm joined by Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. The staffs for these two teams sure to be a focal point as this series moves along.
Just like any team, pitching is going to be a key factor for this ball club as the year plays out. I'm sure the staff will have its ups and downs, but if they can pitch like they can, I think this team is going to be pretty successful.
All right, the stage is set. The starters get their final tosses in out in the bullpen, and we've got a good one in store for you folks. Play-by-play is coming up next. Anthony DeSclafani gets the ball for the opener in front of these hometown fans. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, DeSclafani, a big, tall, strapping guy, not an overpowering guy. 93 to 95 miles an hour, big sweeping breaking ball, and the straight changeup. When he's on, you'll know, for a guy like this, he gets a lot of swings and misses. If he's on, a lot of strikeouts early on in the game.
Now here's the first offering.
First pitch, 7-11.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. 1-2. The mercury has dipped under 50, 49 degrees here at first pitch. The 1-2 is swung on and missed, strike three.
Man, I love watching the pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch. And for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
So now to the plate, number 9. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. Guys, you take a look at the Giants as they begin play here tonight. They were losers last time out, but still in a decent groove as they'd won 4 of 5 prior to that.
Yeah, Matty, in this sport at this level, you have to find a way to be a little bit realistic. You're not going to win every ball game. So they lost last game. Fine. Let's find a way to execute today and get on the winning side.
Looking for back-to-back Ks to start the game. And the slider gets him swinging, 2 gone.
The main job of a number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
Here's C.J. Cron now, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. He'll attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Fouled off. Just underway here in San Francisco. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. 1, 2, 3 go the Rockies. Now it'll be the Giants' turn. No score. And that'll bring up Steven Duggar. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading up for the Giants, the center fielder.
Here it comes.
Steven Duggar.
Well, boys, we take a look at the Rockies starting play here tonight. They did get the win last time out, but it hasn't been the best week for them as they've won just twice in their last 6 tries.
Yeah, Matty, this team's in the grind part of their schedule right now. Just had a short homestand, able to say hello to the family, kiss the wife, tuck the kids in at night, and they're back on the road again. This should be interesting to see the energy this team plays with today.
Gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone. 1-2. And that misses. 2-2.
2-2.
Into the windup and the pitch. And he makes good contact there, but this is going to find the stands foul down the right field line. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now. 3-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
And he takes ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here in the home half of the first in a scoreless ball game. So the next to bat will be Tommy La Stella. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. In the dirt here. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. A runner at first with no outs here. 2-0 now.
He's having a really hard time finding his rhythm and finding the strike zone. It's going to allow this offense to keyhole him in big situations. He's got to figure it out pretty quick.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
Green light on the changeup, but he comes up empty. 3-1. And it's full now. 3-2. Full count here. Here comes the pitch. And he lays off there. Ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out. And that'll bring up Buster Posey. He comes into this April contest as one of the hottest hitters in the league. Season average up into the high 300s now.
Wow, this guy's off to a blazing start, catching a lot of people by surprise. It's still early. We'll have to see if he can keep this up through the rest of the year.
No balls and a strike to count.
He appears to be having some issues with pitch command to start the game. He's dealing with 2 guys on, and that last pitch looked like a big mistake in that location. Right down the middle, but he got away with it.
Pitch is way outside, and he can't even get a glove on it. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. The 1-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Working for the punch out and the offering. And 2-2.
It looked like he tried to get him to chase on that pitch there, 1-2. A good idea, but I think now he has to challenge him a little bit. He doesn't want to get into a worse situation with the cleanup guy up next.
7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And another foul ball. The 2-2 one more time.
Hey, this has been an epic at-bat right here. I don't blame the pitcher for a little nibbling right there. Maybe get a swing and a miss. He didn't bite on that one, so now we go full count.
Ready now with the payoff pitch. And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out.
Batting fourth.
So now here is Darren Ruff looking to put them ahead early with this at-bat. First pitch on the way. fouled away. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there.
As a hitter, you got to be staunch in your game plan. You know he has a nasty changeup, and you got to fight to make sure it's in the zone. That's a great take right there.
Count even at 2-2. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
I really liked it. He gave up nibbling out of the zone trying to get him to chase. That wasn't working, so he just reached back and fired a good old country hardball fastball right by him. No better feeling in the world when you're a pitcher than throwing a fastball right by a guy.
Brandon Crawford is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
And the 2-out threat won't pay off. The inning is over. A couple of walks, but no damage. We're back in San Francisco following this. Second inning set to go, and set to go is the third baseman, Ryan McMahon.
Ryan McMahon.
Here's the first pitch to him. Good pitch there as he gets him to swing underneath it for strike 1.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Still no balls and 2 strikes. A ball and 2 strikes, the count to Ryan McMahon. Into the corner and slicing foul. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
Posey waits on it. 1 away.
That is it.
Time for a look at the San Francisco Giants on defense. And guys, the thing I want you to take a look at today is in today's game, the new age, everyone wants to move around. This manager does not like to shift a lot. Maybe a step to your right or left, but there's a lot of trust that the pitchers are going to execute. So let's see how it works out for them in this one.
He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now. Hit the other way out toward right field. Yastrzemski is there. 2 down.
Batting 5th, the right fielder, number 19, Charlie.
And that'll bring in Charlie Blackmon, hoping to stay hot. He had a couple of hits, including a home run yesterday. Now here's a slider that can't quite get back to the outside corner. It's ball 1. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. 2 balls and a strike.
Guess who tipped their hand? They were sitting all over a piece of cheese. He flew open on the front side.
All even now, 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the 3rd strike, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado. We'll go to the bottom of the 2nd, no score. And now here is Lamont Wade, set to lead off the home half of the 2nd.
The left fielder, Lamont Wade Jr.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball one. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And he fouls this one off. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Changeup gets him out in front for strike two.
Well, he kind of struggled through that first inning, but ended up getting out of it. Now here in the second, you know he'd love to get this leadoff guy and get off on the right foot and maybe settle into this game a bit.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
You know, we'll see him work both sides of the plate with his curveball. Maybe not that far in, but he'll move that pitch around the zone to give it a different look.
And he takes ball
Batting
4.
seven.
Leadoff man's
Third
aboard here to
baseman.
begin the home half of the second.
Ryan.
Digging in next, Chris Bryant. First pitch of the AB on its way. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
Hey, that's a huge set-the-tone pitch right there. To a great hitter, you do not want to fall behind 1-0 and have him sitting all over a fastball or guessing what you throw next. You get ahead 0-1, and now the count's in your favor, and you and your catcher can start doing some things.
The 0-2 home. Hit down the third baseline. But this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. This is flared out towards second. To second for one. On to first, and they get them both.
Did a nice job on the mound to bounce back from the leadoff walk. Those are usually pretty costly, but that won't be the case this time after the 2-ball.
Mike Yastrzemski digging in at the plate. And it's fouled away. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Now an off-speed pitch well inside, and it forces him to bounce away from danger. Set to deliver on 2-1. Pitch is piling up, 44, and he's not clear of the second yet. Swing and a miss for strike 3. Pulled the string on him that time, and the inning is over. The love of the game runs deep with these folks. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Brendan Rodgers bats next. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Strike 2 taken, a fastball that clips the inside black. And he won't offer it that. Too high. 1-2.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
The 2-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Full count now, 3-2. Trevor Story, the number 8 hitter here, waits on deck. Fouled off. The next 3-2. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
That strikeout was a real good example of a pitcher continuing to make a guy chase out of the zone. When you recognize a hitter is in protect mode, you don't have to come inside the strike zone. You can just expand further and further until he literally can't touch it.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fouled away. Both teams so far yet to crack the hit column. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Story is retired. 2 down now.
Batting ninth, the pitcher.
So the bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next, the pitcher's spot. That'll be John Gray. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. 3rd inning, no score to this point. Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
And he fouls this one off. Hit out towards second. There is La Stella. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Rockies. Home half of the 3rd coming up. No score. So now into the box is Anthony DeSclafani as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Anthony DeSclafani.
And this is taken outside for ball 1. Popped him up. Crone has a play. 1 away.
The center fielder, number 6.
So it's back to the top of the order now. And that'll bring up the outfielder, Stephen Duggar. A ball and no strikes. A ball and a strike to the Giants leadoff man. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Fly ball right down the line in left. Left fielder giving chase. He gets there, and that's the 2nd out.
Now batting, second baseman, Tommy La Stella.
Here's Tommy La Stella now. Drew a base on balls his first time up. Trying to work that slider to the outer half, but it misses 1-0.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
Changeup just off the black, and it's 2-1. And it's fouled away. Here now the 2-2.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
Now the payoff pitch home. Giants are still searching for their first hit of the ball game. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Once again a 3-2. Grounded back up the middle. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Giants down in order. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Never stop me from being a good rager. I get respect from observers, no public. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Raimel Tapia back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. But this lands foul. It's a ball and a strike. The 1-1. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Back goes Yastrzemski, and just short of a home run. This ball's off the wall. And he'll get there as he legs out the leadoff triple.
Well, that's the first hit of the game, and it's a good one as he hustles into third. We'll see if it leads to their first run here. Sometimes a single drip will start a flood.
At the plate, number 9, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The 0-1 on its way. And here's a fastball, not close, as he runs it to 2-1 now. Fouled off.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
On the ground, softly towards second. He's right there, and indeed he'll take only the out at first as the run comes in to score.
That's good hitting right there. Put the ball in play and let the guy trot home from third to put your team on the board. Good baseball.
So 1 down, no one aboard, and that'll bring up the big first baseman, C.J. Cron. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. 1 run, just 1 hit. No errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. In there at the knees, 0-2 now.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
Oh, and they pulled a string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the second time tonight. So with 2 gone here in the 4th, let's check out our pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters. And both guys throwing the country hardball so far. Top speeds of 95 and 97. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Ryan McMahon. Popped into foul ground his last time up.
Yeah, but everything looked clean. He was on time. He looked powerful in the box. I guarantee you he wants that swing back. He's still thinking about it as he walks to the plate right here.
Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. And that one got a piece of him.
Well, I bet the manager breathed a sigh of relief when he saw he wasn't hurt that badly. The last thing they can afford to lose is a guy like that for any length of time.
Elias Diaz the next to hit, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one. Mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown the first pitch strike to.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch. And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. He's under it, and that ends the inning. So a run on 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. It's the Rockies 1, and the... Here's Buster Posey now, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
Boy, just when you like to get one of those shutdown innings, the leadoff guy ends up reaching base right now, and you're looking for that 1-2 inning. Now you have to pitch out of the stretch.
Yeah, I can't tell you how that lights up an offensive dugout right there, getting that leadoff guy out. So many options, puts the pitcher on the defensive and in the stretch.
To the plate now, Darren Ruff. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half, it's 0-1.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
1 ball and 1 strike to the Giants' first baseman. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Just 1 hit apiece for both of these clubs. Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. And there's the good curveball as he's set down on strikes for the second time here tonight. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, man, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Brandon Crawford digging in next as he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Has a look, now the pitch.
That missed, that's the ball.
And this one's in the dirt. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. Three balls and a strike to count to the Giants shortstop.
Time to wake up the offense right here. 3-1 count, all in on something over the heart of the plate.
He loses him on ball 4.
Well, they've struggled offensively in this one so far, but after that walk, they've got runners at first and second and look ready to make a little noise. Just need a big hit now.
Stepping in next, Lamont Wade, trying here to plate the tying run from second. Now here's the first offering as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
With some traffic on the base paths, nice job by the pitcher to execute strike 1.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
It's 3 balls and a strike to the Giants left fielder.
I love the approach out on the mound. Everything's down in the zone as it should be, but now you find yourself in a 3-1 count. Do you elevate a little bit more and get back in this zone, or you just pitch around them?
A good pass at that ball, just a little late, and now the count's full. Now the 3-2 pitch. Hit hard on the ground to second. Rogers brings it in. There's 1.
Now batting, third baseman, Fred.
Up next, Chris Bryant. Potential tying run for him at third base. He's set and the pitch.
1-0.
Here's the 1-0. Line drive to left. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. And the second run will score as well.
Hey, that makes this one a lot more interesting here in the middle innings, Dero. After being down by 1, big base hit drives in 2.
Yeah, that could be a huge knock right there, Dan, especially the way the bullpens have been throwing. They've been nasty. There's a lot of fuel out there, a lot of fire. Doesn't bode well for the offense.
Standing in now, Mike Yastrzemski.
Nope.
Ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. A ball and a strike now.
Great job by the pitcher right there to put him in the proverbial rocking chair. Slowed him down, sped him up, slowed him down. Let's see where he's going now.
Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball. Here's the 2-1. Swung on and missed, and it's even at 2-2.
He's got a good feel for his off-speed pitches second time through the order, and we just saw 3 in a row.
Bottom dropped out on him, and that's a strikeout. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. We played 4 full. San Francisco leads this one 2-1. And welcome back to San Francisco as we send it down to Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Rockies skipper Bud Black between innings, specifically about his club's offensive output to this point. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
All right, Heidi, thank you. In now for Colorado, Charlie Blackmon. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
Pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And it looks now like a right-hander's getting hot in the Giants bullpen. The 1-1 home. Swinging a hard liner to center field. Duggar is right there, 1 down.
The batter, number 7, second baseman, Brendan Rodgers.
1 out, bases empty, and that'll bring up Brendan Rodgers. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. And he takes ball 1.
Going to need to make a little bit of an adjustment with his slider release and at least tempt the hitter that it's going to be a strike.
That evens it up, 1-1.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
2-1.
2-1.
A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. Line drive snagged on a short hop. Throw gets him, 2 down.
The batter, the shortstop, Trevor.
Stepping up is Trevor Story. Struck out in his first at bat. The pitch.
That's the ball.
5th inning, 2-1 our score. A ball and a strike to Trevor Story.
This offense has just been flailing at the plate all game long, so it's no wonder why they've only been able to pick up one hit so far. I'm not seeing much of a game plan from these hitters.
The count now at 2-1. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ballgame, and that one ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado. Our score remains 2-1. Bottom of the inning now, and so the pitcher will bat next. That brings up Anthony DeSclafani.
The pitcher, Anthony.
First pitch of the AB now. And that Colorado bullpen comes to life now with a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. The windup and the 0-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
To third. McMahon gathers it in. Throw to first is in time for the first down.
The center fielder, number 6.
Next to hit, Steven Duggar flew out last time
Duggar.
up. First pitch of the AB on its way. Hit in the air down the left field line. Number 9 is over just a few steps to his right as he takes it for route number 2.
The batter, the second baseman, Tommy LaStella.
Base is empty, 2 away, and that'll bring in Tommy LaStella to bat next. And that's taken for strike 1. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
And Blackman will make the catch here, and that ends the inning. Giants are down 1-2-3. They still lead it 2-1. Yana will grab a bat and lead things off here in the top of the 6th.
Number 2, Jonathan Daza.
First delivery to him as he sends a soft bouncer to the right side of the infield. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now batting, the center fielder, Raimel Tapia.
Next to stand in is Raimel Tapia. Tripled and scored in his last at-bat, and we'll see what he does for a follow-up act here. First pitch on the way. Fouled away. Low-scoring game thus far. 2-1 here in the 6th. A ball and a strike to Colorado's leadoff batter.
That's a great take right there. Great pitch recognition to let that one go. Opposite-handed, that's coming across the plate. You might think you got a shot to stay inside that one.
Bryant with the bare hand. Not in time. Impressive play. Can't quite get it. And now the potential tying run is aboard.
That's one of those do-or-die plays right there, D-Road. Good job there by the third baseman to get it. Has to do that bare hand. That was a strong throw to first base, but just not in time for an infield single.
Yeah, Dan, you practiced this one in spring training, the bare hand from the third baseman. It's not easy. Again, all your momentum's going towards home plate, and you try and find a way to redirect that ball to first base. One of the best in the business, but even he couldn't stop it from being an infield single.
Into the box, number 9, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Throw over to first, and he's back standing. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
Working for the punch out and the offering.
Well, these guys haven't had too many opportunities yet to test the running game in this one, so they could decide to put a man in motion right here.
And the runner back in standing. Ready with the 1-2. Swing and a liner. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. And he'll get back in standing. And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game.
He's just ringing up strikeouts left and right. But what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
So that'll bring up C.J. Cron. Popped up. Crawford is there. And that ends the inning. 1 left for Colorado. They're down 2-1. Bottom of the 6th inning on its way. But first, here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. Between innings, I was able to discuss the current state of the Giants lineup with their manager, Gabe Kapler, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said that although they haven't broken through in a big way in the runs column, they have made the opposing pitching work really hard for just about every out. Their starter's pitch count was pretty high, which resulted in him being removed from the game prior to the 6th inning.
Please.
Now it's a matter of making their bullpen work just as hard, guys.
Number 85.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Julian Fernandez enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th. And now, Buster Posey. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. First pitch on the way. He swings and grounds it to short. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
Now batting, number 33.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hit. Wilmer Flores steps into the on-deck circle now, looking to start something here with 1 gone in the inning.
Wilmer Flores.
First pitch of the AB now. Fernandez is an absolute flamethrower, of course. You don't have to watch him long before that radar gun really pops and catches your eye.
This is what we're looking for in today's game. We're looking for velocity, and this guy is V-E-L-O. Velo lights up a radar gun, and he can hit triple digits, and that's one of the reasons why everybody likes to watch this guy throw. Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. Hot shot down the line, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out hit. Flores rounds third and is digging for the plate, and a relay home, and not in time as he just crosses the plate in time. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Lamont Wade Jr. the batter. As the first pitch here is a bit high, it's ball one. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. Now the 1-0. High and deep to right. Blackmon going back, and it's gone. A two-run blast to straightaway right field. First home run of the campaign for him as they stretch the lead to 5-1.
Yeah, everyone in the stadium, including the guy in the mound, knew it was just a matter of time until this guy cranked one out of here. Well, that's the first one of the year, and many more are sure to follow.
Chichi Gonzalez will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign.
Now
Digging in next will be Chris Bryant. As he looks at a fastball on the inside corner for strike one. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. And it's quickly 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Chopped at the plate. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
The right fielder, number 5, Mike.
Digging in will be Mike Yastrzemski. Struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. 3 runs already home here. There's a swing and a high blast headed for the corner and right. Into the cove, but foul. Ready with the 0-2. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. 4, 5, and 6 coming up to start the 7th. It's the Giants 5 and the Rockies 1. Wilmer Flores stays in the ballgame after pinch hitting as he'll take over at first base.
Number 41.
Here's Ryan McMahon now. Due up are the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at-bats.
Here's the first pitch. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. In there, 1-1.
Well, obviously somebody was hooting with the Owls last night. This entire roster, they've showed up for the first game of this road trip and are getting absolutely boat raced.
And he fouls this one off. Here comes the 1-2.
2-2.
This one's down to third. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
The catcher, number 35, Elias Diaz.
Now to the plate, Elias Diaz. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. 7th inning here in a 5-1 ball game. Fouled straight back. 2-2 to the Colorado catcher. Just low with the slider there. That's ball 3. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
Flat out locked him up with a changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
Here's Charlie Blackmon now. As he'll take a look at ball 1. No hits to this point. Two balls and no strikes. 2 out, nobody on. 3-0 now.
Now with the bases empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
Into the windup and the pitch. And a fastball misses there. Ball 4. So next to hit is Brendan Rodgers. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
The second baseman.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. As he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1.
Perfect time for a mound visit right here. Just give him a breather, a chance to collect himself and get back to work.
A runner on first with 2 away. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Next pitch will be number 100 for him now through 6 2/3.
Yeah, he's grinded this one out, and he's got a chance to get through 7 strong innings, Dan. That's got to light the bullpen up.
Yeah, and it does, Mark, because you sit out there in that bullpen, and once that starter gets through the 5th and through the 6th inning, the tension starts to calm a little bit out in that bullpen where you only have to get 6 or 7 outs, not 8 or 9 outs. So a job well done so far.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Fly ball right down the line in left. Left fielder is on the move. And he makes the catch in the corner. Rockies strand 1. They're down here 5-1.
7th inning stretch.
Now to the plate, here is Anthony DeSclafani. He's been great on the mound, so we'll see if he can do something with it. Bat here as well. He's earned a chance to take this at bat.
Yeah, that when guys throwing the ball as well as he has, it kind of forces the manager's hand to stay with him. He's been exciting to watch, and he's really had this crowd behind him the entire game.
Austin Slater stands in as he looks at a called strike. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Slater, a native Floridian. He was an 8th round selection during the 2014 draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
And it's fouled away. Another 1-2 delivery. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best two-strike approach either.
Duggar.
Stepping in now, Steven Duggar. As he'll watch a sinker here that misses. It's ball one. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Giants center fielder ahead with a 2-0 count. Liner toward right center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Hey, one of the things that makes it so tough to pitch is you consistently have to make good pitches. Even on 2-0, you just can't lay one right down the middle.
Yeah, I'm sure he wanted to nip a corner right there, but hats off challenging 2-0 in a fastball count. He came and got some.
At the plate now, Tommy La Stella. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Now a move over to first. 5 runs, 6 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. 1-1 to Tommy La Stella. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Here's a look over to first, and he's back easily. Ready on 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Great changeup there in the dirt for the 3rd strike.
Pretty standard pitch sequence right there. Just how you draw it up in a perfect world. Jump ahead 0-2, and then you toss a changeup in the dirt to get him to chase for a strikeout on 3 pitches. If only it were always that easy.
So 2 away now in the San Francisco 7th. And that brings up Buster Posey. First pitch of the AB now. Runner goes for second. Pitch outside. The throw. Oh, and the throw's wide as it gets by him at second. 2 out here and a runner at second. Two and 0.
If you've been paying attention, the guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
This one's down to third. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. 1 hit, 1 left. 8th inning coming up. It's the Giants 5 and the Rockies 1. Dominic Leone will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season.
Dominic Leone.
And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop Trevor Story.
Hey, this is where you go up there and you just focus on doing your job. Turn the scoreboard off in your head. I know you're down a lot, but you have to have one quality at bat followed by another quality at bat. Don't give any outs away. No ABs go unnoticed right here.
A dive, and he knocks it down. And not really much of a chance to recover there as he'll reach first on what undoubtedly will be scored as an infield single.
I know it wasn't pretty right there, Dan, but that has to frustrate the pitcher. Leadoff guy, anytime he gets on, usually creates a problem.
You know what, Dero, it's especially tough when you get as late in the game as we are right now. Anytime you get that leadoff guy on and have that pitcher start pitching out the stretch, it always puts more stress on that pitcher pitching out of the stretch.
Now a throw over to first, and he's back in standing. fouled off. Ready with the 0-1 pitch.
Got to believe the pitcher's going to trust his defense right here. Look for something down in his zone to induce a ground ball double play.
0-2 count and the pitch.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
A bouncer to the left side. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out. So the Rockies lineup turns over, and to the plate, Raimel Tapia. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. First pitch on its way. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Leon, a former member of the Cleveland Indians, who was signed as a free agent in the middle of last season.
Yeah, I know he expected to get a longer-term deal, but these are the facts right now. He is on a one-year deal, and he is going to have to produce if he is going to get that multi-year he's been looking for come off-season.
And he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes. With that, we'll give you a look at our starter comparison for the 2 starting pitchers in the game. And the column to look at is the one on the right side of your screen. Not too many hits to go around at this point in the ballgame. Next to dig in, number 9. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0.
1-0.
Fastball swung on and grounded out towards second. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Colorado. They're down 5-1. Ben Bowden is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. So now to the plate, Wilmer Flores singled in his last at-bat. First pitch on the way. A changeup floats outside here for ball 1.
1-0.
Counts even at 1-1 to Wilmer Flores.
1-1.
Down low, 2 balls and a strike. Bowden was born in Massachusetts. This is his first year at the big league level. Now the 2-1. Down the first baseline. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now batting, shortstop, Brandon Crawford.
Next to hit is Brandon Crawford. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. First offering. No balls and 1 strike. Here's the 0-1. Didn't quite catch the zone there, ball 1. Now a right-hander has started to get loose in the Colorado bullpen. One home now to Crawford. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Left fielder giving chase. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
The left fielder,
Into the box, Lamont Wade comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
Yeah, Matt, this guy's been as advertised. We heard that if this guy could get his foot down, he could get wood on a bullet. That last pitch and that last AB, that was triple digits, Matty V, and he still turned it around.
1 ball, no strikes.
Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes. The 2-0 on the way. Too tight with that one. 3-0. Chris Bryant would be next if they can keep this inning alive.
Yeah.
3-1.
Hey guys, that fastball just registered 97 miles an hour. On a night like tonight where it's super cold out, if you don't get to head to that baseball right there and you get jammed, it's almost like getting stung by a pack of wasps.
Hit back up the middle. That's through, and he's now 2 for 3 in this one.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard
Now
single
batting.
up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Here's Chris Bryant now, as the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Here comes the 1-0. That's wide, 2-0.
Well, you see this a lot. A guy comes out of the bullpen throwing bullets, but he has a tough time finding the zone. Trust me, velocity is a great weapon if the hitters are tempted to swing.
3-0 to him now. 5-1 our score as we play the 8th. Fouled away. He's set. Here's the 3-1. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
He's set. Here's the 3-2.
A swing and a miss for the 3rd strike as he went after what would have been ball 4. Instead, the inning is over.
1 left for San Francisco. They're up 5-1. All set for the start of the inning, and next to bat will be the first baseman, C.J. Cron.
Number 25, C.J. Cron.
From the stretch.
Hey, every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
The 1-0. He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game. The Giants are into their bullpen now, as there are the final numbers for their starter. He was great all night long.
Hey, man, I mean, this guy had it going in this one. You look down at the bottom of that scroll. 10 strikeouts. He hit that swing and miss stuff from the beginning all the way to the end in this one.
So now to the plate, Ryan McMahon, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Fastball called for strike 2.
Hey, I still believe in my heart the best pitch is a well-executed fastball down and away, and that's exactly what that is. He swings at that. That's off the end of the bat. That's not hard contact at all, and that's an easy out for the defense.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
Always tough for one of these base umpires to make a call on a guy's check swing. It's not a great angle, and everything happens so quickly, so they really have to be paying attention out there. Looking at the replay, I think he got it right, so that's a tip of the cap for the Blue.
As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1.
Hey, he's looking to punch out the side right here. And if this guy's going to do him favors and swing outside the zone, that's exactly what's going to happen.
Ready with the 0-1. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1.
Hey, doubled up on breaking balls there outside. Now might be the time to bust that fastball in.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this will be a called strike 2. And trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight.
Boy, he looks strong out there on the mound this inning. He's got a chance to punch out the side in order, and against the middle of the order, too.
Crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. And he lays off a pitch outside. As they draw even at 2-2.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
This pitch is popped up. Posey moving to his left, makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Always nice to get the first game of a series, but even more so when it's in front of the home crowd. Seems to energize everybody the rest of the series.
Tonight's game comes to an end, 5-1 the final score. The San Francisco Giants took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Anthony DeSclafani earns his first win of the season as he finishes 7 innings with only 2 hits allowed. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.